Now, Jack Williams, Liz Walker, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Utter devastation. There is no other way to describe what the Malden Mills textile fire has done to life in the Merrimack Valley. The fire still burns. More than 1,000 men and women see their livelihood in ashes. A place of work, a way of life, has been lost for now.
Without Malden, Lawrence is a ghost town. I mean, it's the biggest employer here. We survived off of Malden. Without it here, there's nothing.
Good evening, I'm Liz Walker. Jack Williams has been on the scene of this fire throughout the afternoon. Jack, what devastation.
Unbelievable, Liz, because some 22 hours after the flames first began to lick the sky, of course, they continue. Although the fire now officially is under control, fire officials tell me it'll be at least a week until all of these flames and embers finally die out. It's very eerie, as you can tell. In these live sky-eye shots, you can see the scope of the damage. 3 of these massive mill complexes burned to the ground. This is part of a huge complex, a $500 million a year operation producing some very valuable products. This fleece that is sold in many of the different tapes, many of these front clothes that's around the world that's sold today. We know that a number of people were injured in this fire. An explosion last night at 8:30, and then it spread. Workers by the hundreds were working in there. They ran out into the frigid cold. For firefighters, it has been an absolute nightmare because of frigid temperatures throughout the night and throughout the day today. Now, a number of political figures have arrived on the scene, and they have been offering a great deal of assistance. Senator Kerry and Senator Kennedy both showed up today and toured the complex. They promised to get some federal relief here just as quickly as possible. Also on hand during the day was Governor Weld offering extra state assistance, realizing the importance of this major employer in the Merrimack Valley. 2,400 workers work here. And now let's go through some of the key points that we know today. Governor Weld declared a state of emergency in Methuen and Lawrence. That means that he could call in the National Guard if that is necessary. That has not been necessary so far. It will also expedite getting some funds to this company and help them to relocate in this area if that's what they want to do, and apparently that's the word. We know that 1,400 jobs have been lost, at least temporarily. Of course, other people are working in this complex. I'll take you on a tour of the complex, that part of the complex which was undamaged, and I'll do that later in this program. 24 people were injured. Of those, 8 remain in very serious condition. They were working near that area where the explosion took place between 8 and 8:30 last night, and we understand there's some very, very bad injuries, and many of them are clinging to life tonight. We'll update that situation in just a few moments.
I can speak from experience, not only for the crews here at BZ, but also people that have been in this area most of the day, and acrid smoke continues to fall over us. It's been unpleasant around this area for people having to work, but certainly they will be doing air quality testing here for some time. For now, I'm Ted Wayman. Jack, back to you.
All right, Ted, thank you very much.
And their determination.
At this emotional meeting packed with mill workers, the owner of Malden Mills vowed to rebuild on the same spot. Many remain in shock, worried about their future, their families, their community, during a season that should be filled with joy and promise. Kasey Kaufman, WBZ News 4.
It is such a tremendous economic impact to the Merrimack Valley.
Absolutely, John, and the promises have been made. Okay, John, thank you.
When the call went out for food for the volunteers and the firefighters here, it was filled in minutes. All of the food that you see here in this kitchen was donated free of charge by area restaurants and supermarkets. From Methuen, Charles Austin, WBZ News 4.
Let's take you to Brigham and Women's Hospital. That's where Lauren Scott is standing by. Lauren?
Well, Jack, 4 of the most critically injured men are here at the Brigham. There's 3 more at Massachusetts General Hospital, and a couple were taken to UMass in Worcester. All of these hospitals have excellent burn centers, so they are in the best hands they can possibly be in. And the encouraging news is that doctors I spoke with today at all the hospitals expect these injured workers to survive.